you have created an amazing lead magnet, right? Right? It's okay. If you haven't already, I'm going to post a link in the description of some resources that I have for you to create an amazing lead magnet. But after you create it, how do you get it into the hands? Well, wait. Okay, not physical hands, but the digital hands of your audience. That's what we're going to be talking about today. And actually, before we get into that, we should cue the confetti because, woo, my party hat. If you have created an amazing lead magnet or any lead magnet at all, woohoo, the hard part is over. Now, let me take off my little confetti. Now we get to talk about our 3 simple steps to actually deliver your lead magnet. And the 3 simple steps, before we actually get into the 3 simple steps of delivering your lead magnet, I think my water was a little too cold. I put too much ice in there because my tongue is a little bit frozen. Okay, so we're gonna see if I can talk. So can you let me know in the comments, do you currently have a lead magnet that you are using to build your audience? And if you don't, again, that's okay. I will link some resources in the description for some great ways for you to create one. So let me know in the comments if you currently have a lead magnet that you're using to build your audience. And while you do that, I'm going to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Stephanie Giesecke, the founder of Sparkle Rise Thrive, and my whole mission is to help entrepreneurs build, grow, and scale their businesses. And creating lead magnets and delivering them is one of the big ways that you can do this. So here are the 3 steps that we're going to be talking about today. So first step is storage. So where is your lead magnet going to live? So your lead magnet could be anything from a digital download like a PDF, or it could be a webinar or a mini course or a quiz. It has to live somewhere, right, in the big digital space out there. So we'll talk about some storage areas for you. Step 2 is the opt-in. So where is your audience going to enter their email address in order to get that lead magnet from you? And then step 3 is the actual delivery. So how are you going to push that out to your audience after they have given you their email address? So let's get right into it. Step 1, I keep doing this. Okay, this is clearly not step 1. This is what, step 2? Step 1, I'm gonna hide my other hand behind my back. Step 1 is the storage. So where are you storing your lead magnet? And like I mentioned before, lead magnets can take on a variety of I don't want to say physical formations, but digital formations. So let's talk about digital downloads. So that could be a checklist or a workbook, or maybe it's a swipe file that you have out there, but your digital download has to live somewhere so you could provide a link to your audience once they sign up to your list. So you can use a service like Box or Dropbox. Those are free services. You could also pay. Actually, now that I say that, I'm not sure if you have to pay for Dropbox or not. You could load your PDFs, your files into there. You could also use what I use is the Amazon AWS S3 storage. And I haven't had to pay for it yet, and I've been using it for 2 years, and I have a bunch of stuff in there. There's a tier where I can't remember what the storage is at where you actually have to start paying for it, but right now it's free. And I just love the look when I signed up for the Amazon AWS. When people get that link from you, it says like up in the bar, it says, or in the address, it says Amazon, and then the title of your lead magnet. I just felt like that just looked so professional instead of coming from Box or Dropbox. But do whatever works for you and your business. So we talked about digital downloads. Now what about mini courses? Where can mini courses live, or where do you need to store those? You can use a course platform like Shine Pages, Podia, Kajabi, Thinkific. I think, is it Podia and Thinkific? They actually have free tier levels, so you can create your mini course for your lead magnet out there and post it there. You could also, if you're just going to be emailing your mini course out and you don't need a big course platform, you could store your videos in YouTube and just have them, I think, is it called unlisted or private, or both private and unlisted? So then you could just give them a link. And you could also use Vimeo, and I think there's a couple other storage options out there if you don't want to use a course platform. Let's talk about webinars. I love webinars. or you call them workshops, but where is your webinar going to live? I've been using Crowdcast and I love it because you could chat with people before your webinar even starts. It's very easy for them to sign up, but you could also use Webinar Jam, Zoom, Demio. There are so many other webinar providers out there. So you just have to figure out what's going to work for you in your business and where you want your webinar to live out there so people can sign up for it. So that was step one. Where's your lead magnet going to live, or where's the storage? Step two is the opt-in. So how are people going to type in their email address and actually be able to get your lead magnet? So let's talk about a couple different ways. So this first one, let's see if I can point in the right spot. This is called a ribbon, and this is just, you put it on your website, and depending on what email provider you have, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but you just put this ribbon banner, and they can enter their name, their email address, push the button, mine just says subscribe here, and then a link gets provided to them or emailed out to them with that lead magnet that I have in there. Or you could have a landing page. And I think I made this, wait, which way do I have to go? I think I made this a little bit too small, but this is a full screen page where it shows, here's the PDF lead magnet you're going to get. And then it asks for their name and then for their email address for them to sign up for it. And so you could do that ribbon, you could do this full page landing page. But again, it depends on what email marketing service provider that you decide to choose or that you are currently using. Some of them, they'll only let you do a ribbon. Some of them you'll be able to have that landing page. It's all up to what you choose. And speaking of email marketing, there are so many different email marketing systems out there. I have just a few of them here, and I'm gonna try to get my best auctioneer voice with my little mustache here. Is there a MailerLite, MailChimp, Sender? Hey, do I hear Send in Blue, Send in Blue? Anybody use OmniSend, Aweber? Is there any constant contact users out there? What about Active Campaign, Flowdesk? Anyone? Okay, all joking aside, I clearly don't have an auctioneer's voice, but there are a lot of different email marketing providers out there. Just go out, do a little research. I'll provide a link in the description of this video of some of my favorite ones. I'm currently using Flowdesk, but my website platform, Shine Pages, now has email marketing, so I'm gonna start transitioning over to their services. But just find one that works for you and one that's going to be able to, you could segment and tag your customers. And that will be in another video. I'll talk more about segmenting and tagging to kind of help you market then better to your audience. All right, we got done with step one and step two. Now step three is the actual delivery. So after they sign up for your lead magnet, it has to go to your email marketing system, and then they have to get the actual files, link to the webinar, how to log into your mini course, whatever it is. So again, depending, I'm so sorry for this graphic. This was supposed to be bigger, but depending on what you want to do, you can just do an email. So it's a thank you email. After they sign up, press the button, they get this email. And again, this one looks really terrible. This is from someone that I signed up for a lead magnet from her. And she just says, thank you, gives some more information. And then at the bottom is a link so that I can go out and actually download that lead magnet. So you could just send something simple as an email like this and deliver that lead magnet. Or this is something I used months and months ago. Actually, it was my old branding. After they signed up for my lead magnet, it would go to their email, but then they would also be redirected to this thank you page, and it would just say, go check your inbox, make sure that the email didn't go to your junk folder. And then I was really pushing people to build my audience on my social channels. So I had links to the different social channels for them to then connect with me. So you could do this. You could do the email, plus you could do this thank you page. Or you could pull people a little bit further into your sales funnel. And this was kind of hard to see too. I apologize. I'm going to fix these graphics for next time or for my next live show. But what you could do is after they've signed up, the email goes to them with their lead magnet, but on the thank you page, you also use it to upsell them into your paid offer, because your lead magnet is something free, something small, something actionable, one step, maybe one action that they could take and further them along within their journey. But then this is where you can upsell your like a paid offer. So I think this was a course that she had for $199. So it was a thank you page of thank you for signing up for my lead magnet. Hey, this is something you also might be interested in. So it's just a nice way, again, to pull them further into your sales funnel. So that was a very quick recap. 3 steps on how to actually deliver your lead magnet. That step 1 is storage. Where are you going to put it? Step 2 is opt-in. How is your audience going to sign up? And then 3, how are you going to deliver it then to your audience? And again, I have other videos that I'll link below on creating an amazing lead magnet. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so then you can get notified when I do publish my other videos and when I go live next time. Thank you all for being with me today.